We pick up on page 283, right at the start of that last break, around line 435 on page 283. But once we'd left that island in our wake, no land at all in sight, nothing but sea and sky, then Zeus, the son of Cronos, mounted a thunderhead above our hollow ship, and the deep went black beneath it. Nor did the craft scud on much longer. All of a sudden, killer squalls attacked us, screaming out of the west, a murderous blast, shearing the two forestays off. So the mast toppled backward, its running tackle spilling into the bilge. The mast itself went crashing into the stern. It struck the helmsman's head and crushed his skull to pulp, and down from his deck the man flipped like a diver. His hardy life-spirit left his bones behind. Then, when in the same breath Zeus hit the craft with a lightning bolt and thunder, round she spun, reeling under the impact, filled with reeking brimstone, shipmates pitching out of her, bobbing round like sea-hawks, swept along by the whitecaps past the trim black hull, and the god cut short their journey home forever. But I went lurching along our battered hulk till the sea surge ripped the plankings from the keel, and the waves swirled it away, stripped bare, and snapped the mast from the decks. But a backstay made of bull's hide still held fast, and with this I lashed the mast and keel together, made them one, riding my makeshift raft as the wretched gale winds bore me on and on. At last the west wind quit its wild rage, but the south came on at once to hound me even more, making me double back my route toward cruel Charybdis. All night long I was rushed back, and then at break of day I reached the crag of Scylla and dire Charybdis's vortex, right when the dreadful whirlpool gulped the salt sea down. But heaving myself aloft to clutch at the fig tree's height, like a bat I clung to its trunk for dear life. Not a chance for a good firm foothold there, no clambering up it either. The roots too far to reach, the boughs too high overhead. Huge, swaying branches that overshadowed Charybdis. But I held on, dead set, waiting for her to vomit my mast and keel back up again. Oh, how I ached for both, and back they came, late but at last, at just the hour a judge at court, who settled the countless suits of brash young claimants, rises, the day's work done, and turns home for supper. That's when the timbers reared back up from Charybdis. I let go. I plunged with my hands and feet flailing, crashing into the waves beside those great beams, and scrambling aboard them fast. I rowed hard with my hands right through the straits, and the Father of men and gods did not let Scylla see me, else I'd have died on the spot, no escape from death. I drifted along 9 days. On the 10th at night, the gods cast me up on Ogygia, Calypso's island, home of the dangerous nymph with glossy braids, who speaks with human voice. And she took me in. She loved me. Why cover the same ground again? Just yesterday, here at Hall, I told you all the rest, you and your gracious wife. It goes against my grain to repeat a tale once, and told so clearly. We're going to pause here and answer another question.